Being a great landlord starts with having great renters, and the entire process begins with a tenant screening. Though if you're not sure how to do that, that's okay, that's why I made this video. I'm going to explain what a tenant screening process is, what types of reports you can request, and how Avail's tenant screening tools will ensure you find amazing renters for your properties. First up, let's talk about what the tenant screening process is and what it entails. Tenant screening is the process of reviewing a person's eligibility for a rental based on their rental application and locally allowed screening reports like a credit report, background check, and previous evictions. Landlords use many pieces of documentation to qualify renters. These typically include landlord reference checks, employment and credit history, and income verification to make sure renters have sufficient income to afford your property. These additional reports and documents will give landlords a full picture of an applicant's profile. That way, landlords can make an informed decision of whether or not to sign a lease with the renter. Next, what types of screening reports can landlords request? There are three main options: a TransUnion credit report, a background report, and an eviction report. Here's what each of them entails. A TransUnion credit report will show the renter's credit score and history. The report summarizes the number of open accounts, how much debt is carried in each account, and whether payments on these accounts are up to date or have payments due. It will also show if there is a history of late payments. This information gives the landlord a clear picture of the renter's reliability in making timely payments on the rental property. Also, it will show the debt-to-income ratio for the renter, which shows whether they can afford to pay rent while also making payments to other accounts. A background report will cross-reference federal and state databases to determine if the renter has a criminal history. This includes the National Sex Offender Registry, America's Most Wanted list, and the Terrorist Watch list. This information gives the landlord a better understanding of previous felonies and misdemeanors on an applicant's record. While this should not be the only factor in your decision-making, it is an evaluation point that provides a full picture of your applicant's history. Then there's the eviction report, which will check across all 50 states and individual counties to see if an applicant has been involved in any eviction processes. Landlords should pay particular attention to the eviction summary judgment included in this report, which details the outcome of the eviction process. While a renter may have been involved in the eviction process, they may not have been evicted, or there may be an underlying story to uncover. So landlords need to ask that applicant follow-up questions before jumping to conclusions. These three items are a fantastic way to paint a full picture of your potential renter's past history. But before you request any of these reports, it's essential to consider landlord-tenant laws beforehand, since each state and municipality has different laws about which reports are permissible in their location. This restricts the reports you can and can't request for your applicant. Most states also require the applicant's written consent to access these reports since it's sensitive information. Check your state and local laws before requesting reports to maintain compliance. Now that you understand what the screening process is and what reports you'll need, I can finally show you how you can get them. Avail is the landlord's one-stop shop for tenant screening. Plus, it's free for landlords to get started. This is how you do it. Create an Avail login and fill in your property information. Click on the Applications tab to pull up your rental application settings and screening report options. Click the Edit button to select the screening reports you like to send an applicant. You can bundle all screening reports for a reduced one-time fee to the renter that gives you the best picture of your applicant. However, your screening options may be limited due to landlord-tenant laws. Avail Unlimited Plus subscribers have the option to include custom questions on their application to gain deeper insights on potential renters. After you've customized your application requirements, request an application in one click from any leads who have responded to your Avail published listing. You can also click on Request Application to manually add the applicant's email, phone number, and personalized message. Once the applicant completes their application, the details will be returned to you for review. Then all you'll have to do is review the reports and application to determine if this renter is a good fit for your property. Avail makes the process super easy for landlords and therefore easy for your incoming renters. And again, it's free for landlords to try. Thanks for watching.